Hello, I am Prof Senthil Mani from Marg Institute of Design and Architecture, Swarnabhumi. I am here to share you my thought on what architecture is all about. The most basic and most challenging stuff architects ask themselves. It is a thoughtful question. Artists work from real to abstract, and architects must work from abstract to real. Architecture. It is the heart of building or science of building, considering aesthetic and practical factors into account. It has been described as a social art and an artful science. It has the power to inspire, delight, and enhance everyday experiences. It is a built realization of particular concept or an idea. The idea can be about the construction or the way people use a building. It is not merely about building. Instead, it is a means of improving people's quality of life. To detail more, it includes design of our environment from macro level of urban design to micro level of designing furniture even. Architecture should always encourage social welfare, induce emotional responses and embrace sustainability. Encouraging social welfare seems to sound easy, but aim of architecture should always promote overall well-being and provide not just to necessities but to niceties as well. Involving public for a particular project may look like a wow factor, but it is basic to induce emotional responses too. The complete goal of architecture should accomplish timelessness, not trendiness. When we design, we need to consider not only the user group, but also the users of a decade from now on and even further. Architecture, as a societal need, should be given more importance since it provides the physical environment we live in. It can be seen everywhere in full view. As an art, it helps out in expressing one's creativity, which in turn lead the society to perceive the environment in a different manner. As a science, the advancement made in technology helps by responding function needs of the society. Advancement in construction techniques and materials make long-term goal to achieve sustainability easily. The role of architecture as enlarged with the population growth and urbanization. People need more space to live in, and for that, architecture comes in handy and provides space for living. The process of architecture is not for the passive. It requires a passionate involvement and commitment to bring out creative solutions to complex issues. It can indeed serve us all human emotions and thoughts reflected in one powerful piece of art that lies ahead of us. While we remain still, watching it as a wonder, architecture reflects our culture, who we are, and where we belong within the society. It gives or helps to restore identity. It aims to create spaces and places of interest that promotes happiness and well-being of the people. And talking about the community requirements, the relationship between community and architecture is more or less the same between a product and a customer. For a product, it has to be made as per the needs and preferences of customers. Likewise, architecture is determined and influenced by the community. The primary objective of any architecture is to provide shelters. Under this objective, architecture art has been viewed. However, recently, several other aspects have been included to this view, especially with the use of architecture and design for emotional, cultural and other aspects. Today, architecture, especially in a residential space, has developed to be very important and therefore requires a considerable investments based on the fact that an individual has to pay for space, whether owned or rented. It has become crucial that the space has to possess certain qualities as desired by the user. It has to address the needs of the target community, which are primarily determined by the culture and the cost factor. The culture of a community is determined by the number of factors. However, the traditional architecture of any community is now being influenced by variety of other aspects that includes the urban lifestyle and globalization. Well, the situation is not different as it was never before. Designers either respond to the community with their work or they shape it dictating the environment. Many architects today are fighting for a better and cleaner planet by using sustainable building materials and considering energy conservation measures in building design. Architecture varies from society to society, and it is more than just the pretty building or a functional structure. It is arguably the different values and standards for living for every community that utilizes the structure for their everyday life. Architects having a responsibility to the community when they create a piece of architecture. Looking for architects to design the building will be the best solution. An architect with hammer and nail can achieve a lot in the world. Thank you.